Hey, what's going on, guys? The Horror Man back with a Wild Eye review of Creature Cabin. Creature Cabin is a 2017 horror film, written and directed by Daniel Armstrong. You might recognize that name. He was also the writer and director of Sheborg. And, like Sheborg, Creature Cabin was distributed by Wild Eye Releasing. Those of you who have seen Sheborg will recognize some familiar faces in this one. For one thing, the Sheborg herself has a role. And the main character, Oscar, in Creature Cabin is played by the same actress who played Eddie in Sheborg. There are others as well. Creature Cabin is basically, and quite literally, the Wild Eye version of The Evil Dead. As you can see, it even says, "This has Evil Dead written all over it. I love it." And I loved it too. I mean, obviously, I'm a huge Evil Dead fan, with it being my favorite horror film of all time. So I don't think there was any way I could not like Creature Cabin. Oscar is the lead singer of a band. That is, until she gets thrown out of it. After being fired, she heads home to find that her boyfriend has left her. It's really not a good day for Oscar, and it's about to get worse. She decides to go on a relaxing getaway to a cabin in the woods with her roommate and her roommate's boyfriend. Her roommate invites another friend to come along, who she hopes to hook up with Oscar. Unfortunately for the group, it's not relaxation they find at the cabin. What they find is evil. There's a painting on the wall in the cabin with ever-changing images. Some of the images include Oscar herself. There is also a bloody pit outside. Creatures from around the cabin, like spiders and centipedes, infest the inhabitants, possessing them. And someone is even pulled into the bloody pit. One by one, they are each possessed by a demonic presence. The main demon has the body of a woman, feathery wings, and the head of an evil unicorn. A while back, I mentioned in my review for Carousel that there just aren't enough horror movies with evil unicorns. Well, Creature Cabin is another one. And not so coincidentally, so is The Cabin in the Woods. That movie also pays a lot of homage to the Evil Dead, just as Creature Cabin does. There is even an Evil Dead Hail to the King video game poster on the wall of the cabin. And at one point, Oscar has to battle the evil version of herself, just like Evil Ash. And speaking of Ash, he's a final guy with a girl's name. Oscar is a final girl with a guy's name. That seems to be a trend with Daniel Armstrong. Female characters with male names, just like in Sheborg. Creature Cabin features other Evil Dead homages as well, but I won't spoil any more. If you're a fan of The Evil Dead, chances are you'll love Creature Cabin. Also, if you're a fan of Sheborg, chances are you'll love this one. Oscar, like Dylan and Eddie in Sheborg, is a badass. She battles each of her demonically possessed friends. She battles the evil version of herself. And she even boxes a zombie kangaroo. Now that looks like something straight out of the Evil Dead franchise. Unsurprisingly, Oscar even uses a chainsaw at one point. She saws through someone's skull in all its gory glory. On a side note, she's also really nice to look at. Creature Cabin features plenty of bloody, slimy, oozy effects. Like Sheborg, the cabin setting is atmospheric. Oscar is super cute and a likable final girl. There is witty dialogue and humorous moments, again, like Sheborg. And there are even musical numbers in Creature Cabin. For those interested, there's some gratuitous nudity too. Creature Cabin is absolutely bonkers, and it's an absolute blast. Seriously, just think The Evil Dead meets Sheborg. That's Creature Cabin. As always, I'd like to give a huge shout out and say thank you to Wild Eye Releasing for sending me this DVD to review. It was awesome. Guys, please be sure to support Wild Eye so they can continue to release independent horror gems like this one. Have you seen Creature Cabin? If so, what do you think of it? Comment below and let me know. Thanks for watching, guys. Hit that thumbs up and, be kind, subscribe.